Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to thank you so much for supporting the channel. I am truly grateful for each one of you. Let's see what I'm up to today, shall we? Okay, my friends, I have about 80 mils of resin that I'm going to put this color in. Pink Gold by Pearl X. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful color. It doesn't look that beautiful in the container here, but man, it is beautiful when it is in resin. So I'm going to mix that color up in about 80 mils of resin, and I'm going to pour it into this mold right here. I'm not worried about filling the mold up. I'm not worried about what shape it takes. I'm just going to pour the whole 80 mils into here with the pink gold here, and I'm going to let it do its thing for about 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours. I'm going to come back and I'm going to take it out of here and place it into this beautiful mold. I just got this mold in probably about 2 months ago, and I will it will be up here or here in the corner, the name of the Etsy shop that I got it from, and I will also link it in the description box for you guys if you would like to go get this same mold for yourself. It is beautiful. I've never casted in it before. This will be my very first time, and I'm trying to get a chiffon look dish out of it. And when I think of chiffon, satin, you know, around in that material era, I think of my grandmother. She always wore satin type shirts, and she loved pearls. So I'm going to make this tray in remembrance of her, and I'm going to put some pearls around in the chiffon looking, satin looking tray. And it's going to be satin and pearls tray. So that's the plan. So let me get my resin and we'll go ahead and pour it into this mold right here. Okay, I've already placed the color down in the bottom and stirred it up like I always do, and then I added my resin. Now we're going to go ahead and stir and get that color right onto the top and the rest of the cup. And I'm going to make sure that I'm getting at the very bottom of the cup in that little crevice down there. The little section down at the bottom of the cup. I'm going to make sure I'm getting around in that and the bottom of the cup really well, and then I'm going to make sure I get around the edges of the cup really well. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? It just reminds me of chiffon or satin. Okay, I'm going to let this resin rest for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we will pour it. Okay, I think we're ready now. I'm going to go ahead and spritz some alcohol into this little mold right here. I'm not sure where the resin's going to go, so I'm just going to pour it everywhere. And the goal here is to get this, our little blob right here, or whatever you want to call it, is to get it bigger than the tray. Because when I start forming it into the ripples, I guess you would call it, or the little sections to make it look like satin or chiffon. Then we're going to need extra, you know, it's going to have to be bigger than the mold. Because if we make it the same size as the mold and I start forming it, then it's not going to fit. It's going to be smaller than the mold, and we need it to fill the mold up. But we have to be careful here because we don't want it to come, when I pour clear resin in, we want to make sure that we cover all of the ripples that we made. So if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to use my heat gun. I'm going to spray some alcohol. Let me get the mold again, and we'll kind of set it there and see if it's going to be bigger. It's a little bit bigger, you guys. I think I might go get 40 more mils of resin and colorant and put in here, because I think we're going to need a little bit more than that. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all who inspired me to do this. Pouring Your Heart Out. She inspired me to do this tray. It was a video that I watched of hers. It may have been a year ago or so, somewhere around there. And she did the chameleon colors, and she was forming it and putting it in a bowl. It was just a experiment for her, and that was it. She really didn't elaborate on it a whole lot. But I thought, well, I'm going to try to do that a little different way, but it's kind of this, I got the idea from her. It inspired me to do this. But we're going to use this right here. Oh, it's a little bit of glitter on the side of that. We're going to use these pearls, and I'm going to place a few of them in our tray over the satin look or the chiffon look, whatever it looks like to you. Okay, I've got 40 more mils here, and I'm just stirring it up, getting the mica powder off the bottom and the sides of the cup. And I'm going to let the resin rest for 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and add it to this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more to this. And I think that's probably going to be enough. We use the heat gun. And I'm going to spray some alcohol. Okay, and now we wait. I'll see you back. Okay, let's go ahead and see if this is ready now. Move some of that out of the way. Okay, it's filling up pretty good. Doesn't seem to be wet anymore, but it's hopefully right where we want it. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to break it. Okay, let's see here. Trying to get some pretty folds in it. I've never done this before, you guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm just trying to make it look like satin or chiffon, whatever it looks like to you. It always looks like satin to me when I see these done. It doesn't, but chiffon too, you know, both of them really. I don't think it's really any different looking to me. Okay, I let that fold over there. Uh-oh. I might end up cutting that off anyway because I think it's going to be too much for our little dish here. No, that ain't working. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this off right here because I think we just had too much. Okay, hopefully that looks a little bit like it. I hope. Oh. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is looking like it? Okay. I think I'm not going to play in it anymore. I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. Okay. Now I'm going to get some resin and we're going to put a few pearls in there and see what happens. Be right back. Okay, I have 6 ounces between these 2 cups right here of resin because I'm not sure how much this is going to hold. And I'm going to take a little bitty bit of this glitter right here. It's non-sinking glitter. And I'm going to add just a little bit of it. Just that much to that cup. and just a teeny weeny bit to that cup. I don't want much in there, just a tad. And I'm going to stir it a little bit. I don't know if you can see that sparkle. It's just a little bit. See it glistening? Don't need a lot of that stuff. It is, man, it will last you forever because you don't use much of it. You don't need to. It's just beautiful. It's not intended for something like your big chunky glitter. You know, this isn't intended for that. This is something soft and subtle. And man, it does the job. It's beautiful. I have all colors in it. And the ones that I have will last me probably my lifetime of resin, to be honest. Well, I won't say that because I'm hoping to be doing this till I'm dead and gone, y'all. So I might have to buy one more set of them. Okay, I'm going to let this rest for about 3 to 5 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, I think the resin is ready. It has rested now for about 4 minutes. And I have the pearls right here. And I'm going to add them 1 or 2 at a time because I don't want many in there. Okay, I don't know what this is going to look like on the other side, you guys, because when I pour this, it may get bubbles on the other side because, you know, of just laying this in there first. I'm not quite sure what this is going to do, but we're going to experiment with it together and see what we can get. Okay, I'm going to spray some alcohol. And now I'm going to go ahead in with the resin. Here we go. I hope I have enough resin because this mold is pretty big. Okay. I'm going to use my heat gun and then we're going to pour some more because it's not quite full. Move that out of the way because I will knock it over. Okay. Let's see. See a bubble right there. One right there. There's one over there. Something over there. I can't get it. I think I got it. Okay. The bubble. The bubble de bubbles. Bubble de bubbles. Okay. I'm gonna quit picking in it, y'all. I love to pick in it. I'm gonna spray a little bit of alcohol. And now we're gonna go ahead and pour some more. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and add our pearls, because that will put more stuff in them in the mold, and in that way we can fill it up properly, and we won't be filling it up and then adding the pearls and make the mold overflow perhaps. Clean these off right quick because I'll have them in resin. They didn't want to get off of my finger. They're going to try to float. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to let them float. And then we'll go in with the top coat on here. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to float. I know they are. So, we're going to leave it, and I'm going to put this resin in another mold that I have. And I will see you guys back in a little bit, and we'll go ahead and fill the mold up, so that way these won't get stuck floating on top of the resin. We're going to go ahead and let them float if that's what they want to do. And then I'll see you back to fill the mold up. Okay, I'm back, and this is cured and it's ready for our next layer. I have the resin right here. I'm going to spray some alcohol, and I'm going to go ahead and fill the mold up. That might be all it holds. I got a little bit left in the cup. Not much to talk about, but I'm going to use the heat gun. That bubble right there is just being contrary. Wouldn't even oh, that's why. Because it sat inside the resin that was on the top, cured on the top. Okay, I got it. I was like, what is that doing? I needed a heat gun. Okay, I think this is ready. I'm going to spritz some alcohol on it. I'm going to set it to the side over here. And I'm going to put a cover over it. My cake cover. I love that thing. Okay, I'll see you guys back when our piece cures and we get to demold it. Okay, I think it is ready, you guys. I don't know what to think about it yet. I don't know what the back's going to look like, but if it has any, I'm pretty sure it's going to have some air holes, air pockets in it. And if it does, we can dome it and fix it. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like. This is my first time casting in this mold. I can already tell the sides are going to be beautiful. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it needs to be domed, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It really don't even have to be domed. What do you guys think of that? I'm going to dome it though, because it just has like little, see these little dimples and stuff, little indentions in it. I'm going to go ahead and dome it. But this is the side that we're going for right here. So what do you guys think about it? Do you like it? Yes or no? Let me know what you think about it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm thinking maybe to set a little pot plant on or something like that. Let me know what you guys would use this for. I love the pearls in it. Absolutely love them. I'm not too fond of this area though. I let it stick together on me, and I couldn't get it apart. So I did the best I could, folding it over in there and making it look like another little crease. So for those of you who stayed through the entire video, I have no words to express how grateful I am to have you here. I truly appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.